It's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to win. Gotta go harder, oh, you've gotta learn. Don't suppress your fire, baby, let it burn. Be who you are. Nobody can take that away from you. Oh, straight from the heart. No playing games. You gotta be true, true, true. You gotta be. 'Cause you're human. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. Just let your tears fall down. No need to worry about tomorrow, baby. 'Cause you got time to figure it out. It's only water. It's either sink or swim. Can't hold back your light and expect to win. Gotta go harder. Oh, you've gotta learn. Don't suppress your fire, baby, let it burn. Nobody can take that away from you. Oh, straight from the heart. No playing games. You gotta be true, true, true. You gotta be. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. Just let your tears fall down. No need to worry about tomorrow, baby. 'Cause you got time to figure it out. Sometimes it's gonna hurt, baby. 'Cause
Have you ever fallen out of love? We hide and play dumb or change the station to push turns into shove. We get so clever at covering it up. Everyone knows our hearts in their holes. There's water in the boat. Bittersweet words dancing in my mouth, but I can't get them out. Truth is I'm tired of lying to myself. I've been trying to figure out what went wrong, or was it wrong all along? Truth is I'm tired of lying to myself. I've been trying. You ain't the one. Our time is up. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. We talk in circles and never bring it up. Just me and you, a table for two, but we're not saying much. Baby, almost could never be enough. Thirsty for more, the wine that you pour is poison in my cup. Bittersweet words dancing in my mouth, but I can't get them out. Truth is I'm tired of lying to myself. I've been trying to figure out what went wrong, or was it wrong all along? Truth is I'm tired of lying to myself, I've been trying. You ain't the one. Our time is up. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Truth is, I'm tired of lying. I've been trying. What went wrong, or was it wrong all along? Truth is, I'm tired of lying. I've been trying. You ain't the one. I'm moving on. Truth is, I'm tired of lying to myself. I've been trying to figure out what went wrong, or was it wrong all along? Truth is, I'm tired of lying to myself. I've been trying. You ain't the one. Our time is up. I'm moving on. Our time is up. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Come closer. Let's taste the life and touch the sky, yeah, till it's over, over. In a minute we're sober. We're born to live and die for love. We know that, know that. We been running and running and running the storm, you and me. We've been loving and living above and beyond. I do, and I know that you do too. They don't know you, don't know you, don't know you like I do, I do. I promise till the end with you. I got you, I will come through. We like colors, not black and white. We paint the sky with our colors, colors. Yeah, no limit. The speed of life, we on the highway. We savage, savage. We been running and running and running the storm, you and me. We've been loving and living above and beyond. I do, and I know that you do too. They don't know you, don't know you, don't know you like I do, I do. I promise till the end with you. I got you, I will come through. No, they got nothing on you. I got you, I will come through. I got you. You. We been running and running against the storm. I do, and I know that you do too. I promise till the end with you. Yeah. I got you, I will come through. Yeah. No, they got nothing on you.
Hello, and welcome all back to our regularly scheduled programming. We are excited to have you all here. I do not know if you remember, but this is part of our running series we did, where you guys, chat, got to pick the first set list. We regrettably let Max pick the second one, but things must continue on forward, which means it's time for me to once again ceremoniously pass the baton over to a new member of the cast for their set list. So Alex, this one goes to you, my guy. Catch. Woo.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody, to Alex Night, the best night of these 5 weeks. We're in for some fun games, some good laughs, but, you know, I cannot do this alone. So I think I have to introduce Dom first, since he's already here. This is the guy who everyone comments looks like undead John Lennon. It's Dom.
It's true. It's me.
Next we have, oh God, I don't remember the order that people go in at all because I always go second and then stop paying attention. Next we have the mastermind behind our viral TikTok. It's Max.
Hi everybody. Coming up next, more things.
You could say that again, but he's not going to. Then we have the person who got the one comment on our viral TikTok saying that they're cute. It's Dan.
Honestly, I lost a lot of money. I was betting a lot that it was going to be Steve, and then I lost a lot of money.
And lastly, the person who has received the most messages from friends he hasn't talked to in a really long time, seeing that he went viral on TikTok, it's Steve.
Hi, chat. You can like and subscribe to me on the Facebook if you're interested. I do post pictures of my kids on there when I have them for the weekend. So follow me on there, and remember to like the pictures.
Oh, you put your dog on there too, right?
I mean, it's mostly my dog because I only have the kids on the weekends.
Right.
Steve, I thought that character died when you regrew your facial hair out. I was hoping we would at least have another 40 years before we ran into that guy again. One day we're going to get a call from a retirement home that'll be like, I think Steve has gone senile. And be like, no, he's just doing a bit. You just got to let him power through it.
Just give it to a bit right
He's
now.
just committed to a bit right now. They're like, oh, okay, if you say so.
That sounds about right.
I also like that we're your point of contact in this hypothetical universe.
Well, it's like, it's his immediate family, his spouse, his kids, his whoever. But then they're like, God, we don't know. Call the show and tell boys. They'll figure it out.
Well, if it's during the week, you can't call the kids on the weekend.
It's true.
Yeah.
The old saddle lads, they'll gather.
Yeah.
All right, I either fixed my green screen or made it worse. Let's find out.
Looks green.
Looks fixed.
Without further ado, let's jump into our first game. You know, some of you might have had the foresight to see this game coming, but now it's our turn to foresee some things. It's horoscope.
Whoa!
What does that
right.
mean?
Suggestion. So we're going to give predictions for you and your signs. So what we need in chat are, give us your sign. What's your horoscope sign? Well, what stars were you born under?
Or if you want to know signs of other people that you know, so you can warn them or congratulate them preemptively.
Yeah, maybe give us your enemy's sign.
Oh, I learned recently what my big three is. I'm an Aquarius sun, a Capricorn moon, and a Gemini rising.
Oh, of course you are.
It's classic, right?
I don't understand what the two other ones are. I never know.
I actually do kind of know. The sun is like, That's
Wow,
like
you started so confident.
I
Now
know.
look where we
Hold
are.
on, hold on, hold on.
Immediately hit a brick wall.
Immediately, you shit the bed. Not even the first one. You're 0 for 3.
The sun is like the one that like you see yourself as. The moon is the one that other people see you as, and the rising is something else.
But what is?
Max,
How do you
I
determine
think-
it though?
Max, I think that's completely wrong. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's the like thought experiment that they talk about, where they're like picture a desert and like picture a sphere in the desert, like that's that whole bit. But
What?
you don't know that whole thought experiment?
Dom's making this up on the spot.
No, I'm not.
I
I'm
have
not.
to realize Dom is playing bullshit all the time.
A sphere in the desert. Yeah. Okay,
He's
Dom.
improvising.
Okay.
No, it's a
Improvising.
thing. I'm gonna find it. We're gonna do it.
All
It's
right.
gonna happen.
Let's-
How do I search sphere in the desert and come up with a result in my head?
I don't know. Let's just get some signs. Let's start out with everyone's favorite. Let's give this horoscope to some Leos.
Oh,
Yeah.
We gotta make sure we get the Leo horoscope in there.
alrighty. Here we go for Leo. Some night
You will.
Lose yourself.
In the
Deep waters.
of the
Pacific Ocean.
Swim up.
and you
He'll breach.
water
When you
Reach the
top look
Towards the
North Star.
you'll find
that you
are lost.
it is foretold.
By
By
the
the
stars.
stars. Alright.
Go. Go, go, go.
Yeah, watch out, Leos. Don't get on a boat
Or any body of water.
or anywhere near. Well, only the Pacific Ocean, actually.
You don't know where the water in your sink comes from. Depending on your watershed, that could still be water from the Pacific Ocean.
Ah, yeah.
Could it?
Maybe.
the ocean is a body of salt water.
I don't know what how water works, Max.
The water cycle moves water all over the place all the time.
It's true.
All right.
Alrighty, Alex. Next sign.
All right. Our next sign, let's do Dom, what did you say your rising sign was?
Gemini.
Gemini. Let's do Geminis.
Alrighty. Come together.
One and
all people
Of the
Human race.
You are
worth it.
for at
once you
Must see
that you
Are great.
believe in
all of
the myths.
we have
Created today.
it is foretold.
wow, that was deep.
By
By
the
stars.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, youngster Jazz.
Hey YJ. What is your sign, YJ? We'll do it.
What's your sign?
Let's
You can
see.
give us
We
you can
What
give us
sign do
any-
you want to hear a
You
horoscope?
can also lie about it and we won't know. Shh.
True.
Whoa, whoa,
I'm-
whoa. Cancer.
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 All
All right, let's go.
All right. Look forward
To knowing
That you
Will one
Day die.
that day
will be
Closer than.
Previously expected.
Goody you!
What was that?
Goody you!
Goody you, like an exclamation.
Don't expect.
Anything soon?
But do
Look behind.
Yourself always.
It is foretold.
By the stars! I love that it starts off with look forward and always check behind. What advice do you follow? I don't know.
Damn. Sorry, YJ.
Sorry.
But it's
Yeah,
look
sorry.
forward in
Yeah.
the hyperbolic, not hyperbolic, but like the metaphorical sense.
Right.
But you should always look behind you physically to see if anything's coming up on you.
Mhm.
Laser Lotus, what's your sign? We'll do it. We'll give you a fortune for free.
Yeah, free horoscopes just for you.
That's what the title should be. Free horoscopes.
Free horoscopes.
Free,
Yep, the set list that I came up with is just 2 hours of
Screw
free
it.
horoscopes.
Free horoscopes. What did they do? Why are they in jail?
Pisces.
free horoscope with mail-in rebate.
All right. Do a Pisces.
Rices, Pisces.
Pisces.
Never mind.
Set your
Clocks to
3 hours.
Past noon.
For you,
will find.
at that
Hour. You
Are born
anew. And
Born again.
congratulations. You
have found
your Murph.
it's been foretold.
By the stars!
wow.
These are, for the exception of Youngster Jazz's, trending more positive than usual. You must be in a good mood.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder why that is. Is that it?
one more or is
That's-
that it?
I mean that's 4. And we usually do 4. We can do one more.
It's your show, Alex. Don't let
Yeah,
convention
what-
hold you back. Whatever you want, my guy.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be 4 told. It can be 5 told.
We need your leadership.
Guide us, oh wise one.
All right. Let's do one more then. We're gonna do one more horoscope.
Okay.
Chat, give us the sign of your enemy.
Yes.
The enemy sign.
Ooh,
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
It's a good
Okay.
enemy sign.
Your enemy is Scorpio. Classic Scorpio. What an enemy sign. All right, we'll do Scorpio.
Slip away.
Into the
Dead of
Your subconscious.
Find the
Nearest thing.
to exit.
once gone.
Look at
the key.
In your
Own pocket.
It is
vital that
The door.
remains open.
It is foretold.
By the
stars!
Wow.
extra cryptic on that one.
Now,
Wow.
crazy.
What can I say?
Yes,
We're cryptics.
Sorry, Plastic. Your timing of my wife is a Scorpio follow-up was just so I couldn't keep it. Couldn't keep it.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. I have found the shape in the desert. If you would like to talk about the shape in the desert, but
Yeah.
it would
Okay.
be an exercise. So
First
we
of
would
all,
need to,
what shape is it?
it is a cube. I messed up. It's not a sphere. It is a cube. But I've heard sphere before, but this version appears to be a cube.
Hmm.
All right. I need you all to close your eyes while I chat you as well. You can write your answers. Or keep your answers to yourself. or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, here we go.
The eyes closed emoji in the chat, so we know you're
Yes.
not peeking.
You're not cheating. Yeah. Of course, if
And
you
then
successfully
you
choose
your
that
eyes-
emoji, we'll know that you are cheating because you were able to select it, not having your eyes closed. But, all right. Ready? Here we go. First, imagine. I'm going to read a script. First, imagine you're in a desert. The desert is incredibly large, incredibly vast, but extremely empty. Sitting in front of you in this desert is a cube. Do you see the cube? Give me a thumbs up if you see the cube in your head. All right. How big is the cube? Where exactly is the cube relative to you? Is it partially buried in sand? Is it completely out in the open, exposed? What is the cube made of? This is important. What material do you think this cube is made out of? Okay. Keep the cube in mind. We're now going to move forward with our desert vision. Where your cube is, there is now a ladder. How long is this ladder? What is the ladder's relation to the cube? Is it beside it, under it, leaning on it, next to it, over top of it? The ladder can be anywhere, but where is your ladder compared to your cube? Do you all see the ladder? Thumbs up. Moving on. A horse has now appeared in the desert. What does this horse look like to you? Is the horse freely roaming? Is the horse tied to some structure? What is the horse in relation to the cube? Is it near the ladder? Near the cube? Near neither? Is the horse taking shelter under anything? Where is the horse in relation to these things? Do you see the horse? Thumbs up. Alrighty. Let that play out in your minds as we go through a few more things. You see a flower. You see several flowers, perhaps. Where are they in the desert vision? Are the flowers close to you? Are they far away from you? Are they by the horse, the ladder, the cube? How many flowers? A handful? One? A vast sea of them? Visualize the type of flower. What does that say? All right. Do you see the flowers? Alrighty. There's a storm brewing. Do you hear the storm? Is it near or far? How imminent is this storm? Is anything in the picture affected by the storm? Is this a windstorm, a rainstorm, a snowstorm? Is it dark and cloudy? How is the storm affecting your vision? All right. Now let's think about this. I'm going to have you all keep your eyes closed as we go through some of these things. Picture all of the things we went over previously. The cube, the ladder, the horse, the flowers, the storm. The cube represents you. The size of the cube is your ego. Was it made of wood, marble, or texture? That determines some of your feelings or personality. If it's smooth or soft, perhaps you have a kind heart and passionate, but can sometimes be a pushover. A rough cube indicates that you're probably straightforward or honest, sometimes overbearing. Bumpy, indecisive, but strong-willed. Maybe your cube is made of wood, grounded, but down to earth. If you had a transparent cube, it shows that you're open and honest, sometimes a little too emotionally overwhelmed. You are confident, though, and hold your own. If your cube had excessive light or dark, maybe you feel heavy with these burdens. How you think about the cube is how you think about yourself. If the cube is strong in its walls, then you feel strong in yourself. The distance between you and the cube reflects your understanding about yourself. If the cube is far away, then it means you do not feel close to your inner self. If the cube is transparent, that means you let people see through you. People can read your mind easily. The ratio of the cube to the desert is how you think about yourself in the world. The bigger the ratio, the bigger your ego is. The smaller ratio means that you can recognize that you are just one part of this world. There are many other things besides you. Think about what your cube means. The ladder represents your goals. The length of the ladder shows the scale of your goals. The shorter the ladder, the more simple the goal. The location of the cube is also important. The distance of the ladder with the cube determines the focus and effort that you are currently investing in your goals. If your ladder is close to your cube, then you are making all effort to achieve and assist your goals. If your ladder is leaning on your cube, you may have a big goal to achieve. If your ladder is over the cube, you may feel your goals are too hard to achieve or that you don't have what you need. If it is under your cube, you are someone who likes to be on top of things, and that can be independent and not ask for help. Your overall impression of the horse reflects the impression you have of your partner. The color of your horse will also reflect your emotions and feeling in your relationship. If you do not have a partner, it may represent a significant relationship in your life. The flower represents your family and friends. The number of flowers determine how connections you feel are close to you. A bunch of flowers suggests you have a close group of friends you rely on. A row or more of flowers suggests that you have levels of connections. Some have stayed and some have gone. The location of the flowers determine how close you are to your social groups. The color of the flower may also describe your current feeling towards your peers. And lastly, the storm represents the obstacles in your life. If the storm is close to a cube or stationary, then you are experiencing some emotional and mental hardships right now. If the storm is in the distance, then you have overcome many challenges and will continue towards victory. Seeing the storm pass through suggests that you can handle anything that comes your way. If the storm is out of control, it may suggest that it feels that you are in regards to a similar situation. Reflect on this, as it may impact your own journey moving forward. That's fun. That's it. Do you all feel enlightened? Did you do it?
Interesting. It's a very, very different take. As a sequel to The Shape of Water, I thought it would have been a love story, but
Yeah, when you said you were going to give us your version of the aristocrats joke, I expected
Alrighty.
something else to happen.
I thought it was going to be funny.
I want to know what everyone's scene was. What did they all look like?
Okay.
I think mine was completely off from my real life, by the way.
I think that is
I don't know,
mostly
somebody did that
nonsense.
once. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I just think it's a funny thought experiment that I've seen people do before.
I feel like it's just a bunch of abstract imagery that they kind of
You kind of walk your way into what answer you want to hear.
yeah, exactly. They just try to make you make vague connections for the sake of it, seeming like there's some sort of unconscious determination.
Like horoscopes?
Wow.
wow.
Citizen, that sounds like a fun trip.
I don't know. That sounds pretty you, transparent.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty you.
Flowers were all
So-
dead.
for the horse, did anybody just imagine Bullseye from Toy Story?
No.
Like the toy horse?
Yeah,
Or like a horse?
like Woody's horse from Toy Story.
No, I did not.
I don't know why, but it was Bullseye.
I had like a hard time picturing any specific horse. Like mine was just a very generic, plain brown horse.
Yeah, mine too.
Go to Jazz asking the real questions.
Enemy wife.
Nice. My cube was like a metallic cube that had like broken into like 4 quadrants. That's what mine was.
That would suggest, Max, that you're a rigid individual who compartmentalizes their life.
Yes, yeah,
But
but also
now
very
I'm
reflective.
doing the tarot thing.
It was also metallic, but more like a board cube, where it was like really complex and like had flashing lights and stuff on it, and was very spacey.
Ooh,
It was also really big, like really big.
that signifies ADHD.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
My cube was just
Oh, look at all the cool flashing lights and stuff. What is that? A horse?
my
I
cube
will
was
say,
just a simple
one
marble
thing-
cube.
What was
Yeah.
that, Dan?
And mine was just a simple marble cube that's like the size of like a regular box.
That makes sense. Dan, you definitely have the smallest ego of the 4 of us. So, 5 of us. So.
One thing that I did really like about mine was that my cube was floating off of the ground, and then the ladder was leaning on the cube so that you could get up on top of the cube, and then the horse was standing on top of the cube. And so my main thought was just, how did that horse get up there? Climb ladders.
I don't understand what happened to mine because there was nothing like next to or like directly above or below anything. They were all clipping through each other like somebody in a video game and just uploaded all of the assets into one location.
Yeah, at the spawn point, yeah.
Youngster Jazz, according to the website, that would indicate that you don't think incredibly highly of yourself, but you are a grounded individual. It's pretty down to earth. So that's what your wood but small box means.
My ladder was not like the standing ladder. It was just like the one row ladder that you'd lean up against something. But it was like on top of the cube and like leaned up against nothing, but still standing up. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
I gotta get my charger.
That might mean, Dan. I'm just gonna play interpreter now. I think, Dan, that means that you have a big goal that you're reaching for, but how you go about accomplishing it feels you don't have that part solved yet. Because you know you're going up towards something, but you're not really sure what you're supporting yourself with to get there.
Grade A bullshitting.
Thank you. I happen to be quite good.
All right.
Let's move on. Hold on.
To our next
game, which
to our
is
next psychotherapy experiment.
the next thing that's going to tell us all about our egos. It's comment thread.
Whoa!
One thing's for sure about this game, we're definitely getting in each other's heads, or at least in a head, because it's one big one. It's a big brain. Chat, what we need from you are some one-syllable nouns. Just give us some single-syllable nouns. And now, let's get inside of a brain.
Whoa! Scares me every time.
Oh, I get it. Never mind. It doesn't need to be nouns. This game isn't nouns. Just single-syllable words.
Be nouns if you want.
Any one-syllable words.
They better not be nouns.
I mean, nouns are helpful.
Single syllable adjectives.
All right, Alex, you're starting.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, Dom, you can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also need to be right. It's a different compulsion.
All right.
Big cube syndrome.
I'm thinking of that thing that you use to move a boat forward when you don't have an engine. You just kind of paddle with it.
Oh. You're thinking of an oar. I'm thinking of that animal in the Chinese zodiac, which people from 1995 are associated with.
Oh, you're thinking of a boar. I'm thinking of one of our very much appreciated chat members whose number is 760, I believe.
Yeah, you're thinking of Tor. I'm thinking of a place where capitalism thrives. It could be Walmart or it could be Target.
Oh. You're thinking of a store. I'm thinking of like the baseline acceptance, or it's just what we walk on, you know.
You're thinking of the floor. I'm thinking of just some nasty guts and viscera all over the place. Ooh, it's so gross. It's so
No, you're thinking of gore. I'm thinking of the place that people in Jersey go down to no matter where they are relative to it.
You're thinking of going down to the shore.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the class that will rise up and eat the rich.
Oh, you're thinking of the poor. Speaking of the poor, I'm thinking of Oliver Twist's greedy ass. He just keeps asking for this, and it's just...
Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm with you.
What you're thinking of? Oh, some more. Right.
More?
I am thinking of how much of a boring book Oliver Twist is. I'm gonna fall asleep and do this when I read
You're
it.
thinking of snore. I'm thinking of a tasty treat around a fire pit.
Oh, you're thinking of a s'more. I'm thinking of the thing you have to do if you want to get your allowance.
Oh, you're thinking of a chore. I'm thinking of a tiger making a specific sound because he really likes frosted flakes.
You're thinking of a roar. I'm thinking
Yes.
of what you can do when you're flying, or if you're like working out a lot, this might be what you are the next day.
Oh, you're thinking of soar. Um, I am thinking of I'm trying to open new opportunities. So metaphorically, I'm gonna open one of these for you.
Oh, you're thinking of a door? I'm thinking of. Oh, look out! There's a golf ball coming.
You're thinking of 4. I'm thinking of the thing you might get from a DM when you go into a new town and it unpacks the history of the world in some exotic or exciting
you're
way.
thinking of lore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of my kink, which is getting eaten.
Oh, you're
Come on, Dan,
thinking
you got this.
of gore. You know, if I get out because I don't know a fucking kink, that's fine with me.
Steve's thinking of vor.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Yeah. Alex,
Sorry,
I was
Dan.
so mad you said gore because I was literally about to be like, I'm thinking of the Nobel Peace Prize
Yeah.
winner for An Inconvenient Truth.
Oh, Steve.
Sorry, we had to move the game along. That round was going too long, so I had to
True.
pull out.
I was running out of options. Wow. It's getting tight. All right, Alex, back at you again.
Back at me. All right, I need some one-syllable words that don't rhyme with gore or bore.
Gordivore?
Ah, okay. I'm thinking of the thing that is vor for Steve, but it could be different things for other people.
You're thinking of a kink. I'm thinking of the hero of Hyrule.
Oh, you're thinking of a link. I'm thinking of that sound when you drop like a hard piece of plastic, and it makes this.
You're
sound.
thinking of a clink. I'm thinking of this animal that makes a really nice scarf.
Oh, you're thinking of a mink. I'm thinking of that one thing that you leave behind when you get everything else in the whole house. It's typically in the kitchen.
Oh, you're thinking of a sink. I'm thinking of the thing you make when you're upset and angry and you just have to cause trouble about it. You know, go and make a.
You go and make a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
All right.
I'm thinking of a type of lizard that might put out more than usual. They're known for their blue tongues or tails.
You're thinking of a sphinx.
It was a skink.
It's a skink.
That's a skink.
Classic skink. I'm
Classic
glad
skink.
that's the one that gets me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you got Vord, it's fine.
Hey,
I'll go after Steve.
I tried to give you a sounds like with the putting out joke because skink sounds like another thing. Just replace
Sounds
one
like
of the vowels.
Wendigo.
Yeah.
Sounds like Wendigo. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Alex. What do you got?
All right, I need more one-syllable words. What's it gonna be? Give me some weird sounds. One syllable, but some weird sounds. SMH my damn head.
If you want, there's still some up if you just want to scroll up a little bit.
Hmm.
Mm.
Let's do. Stop.
I'm sorry.
You damn me better.
I don't know why. That's one of my.
Coming in with some good ones.
All right. Yeah, okay, why not? Let's do this. I'm thinking of the thing that Ahsoka won't stop saying.
Oh, you're thinking of bark. I'm thinking of a way a herald might address the town.
Oh, they would say hark. I'm thinking of my favorite 90s rapper who used his name twice.
You're thinking of Marky Mark. I'm thinking of a little birdie.
You're thinking of the Song of a Lark. I'm thinking of the biblical museum that Ken Ham built out, I think in Pennsylvania.
You're thinking of the Ark.
I wish it was in Pennsylvania.
I'm thinking of a nice little grassy area where you can go and have a picnic.
Oh, you're thinking of a park. I'm thinking of it's like a snitch. This person they told the cops and they shouldn't have.
You're thinking of a narc who isn't a snitch, they are the cops. But I'm thinking, we learned that. I'm thinking of a fictional billionaire inventor who has a drinking problem.
You're thinking of Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of a male's name that I'm trying to pull out somebody who's named this. I feel like a person who played Superman.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Clark.
Yes. Oh, no, it is just Superman.
Yeah.
Just Superman.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of this animal that's really just got a bad rap. Like, sure, it kills people sometimes, but there are way more dangerous animals out there.
Oh, you're thinking of a shark. I'm thinking of nothing. I don't have anything else.
Oh, he was left in the dark. Damn.
Oh, it's always the obvious answer, isn't it?
Got him.
Always the easy one. Damn.
All right, the finals.
Right.
Finals.
Let's see. Let's get a good one.
Do Badger.
Do it. Well, coward.
Ooh, I like that one. Okay. I'm thinking of when you go to take something and you take it real quick.
You're thinking of a snatch. I'm thinking of things that you get for doing Boy Scout stuff, like your troop.
You're thinking of a patch. I'm thinking of like a small group of things that you might have. It typically.
You're thinking of a catch.
No, but is a catch a group of things?
Can be. You didn't explain it though.
A catch of fish.
Okay.
Keep going.
I count it.
I'm thinking of a dating website.
Oh, you're thinking of Match. I'm thinking of when you have to like kind of group things up, and it's like this is that one specific group that
Oh, you're thinking of. I don't got this one.
A batch.
A batch.
I barely scraped by the last one. I probably wouldn't have counted that for myself, but I let it up to the judges too.
Yeah,
That's close enough.
baked good.
And Alex is our winner. It's rigged.
Yes. Alex winning on Alex night. Rigged.
Yeah.
Drug test. Rigged.
Out of here. Go away. Go lay down and chew on something. Anyways, hey everybody.
Yeah, Dan.
Go lay down and chew on something. You heard the
Lay
man.
down and chew on something, Dan.
Oh no, Dan, that's the internet cable.
Oh!
The streak goes out.
Chew.
Hey guys, how was everyone's week?
Oh.
How was everyone's week? How was everyone's weekend?
How's everyone's Sunday?
Yeah.
Did everyone
I'm-
recover nicely on Sunday? Honestly, not bad. I was like a day and a half, and I was back in it. It was good.
Yeah.
I'm very glad you asked because remember how we got talking about fish? So during the 24-hour stream, we got talking about fish. So the Sunday, I went out, got a coffee, and the coffee store was very close to a pet store, and that's where I remember seeing the fish that I talked about on stream. So I went, oh, you know what? I wonder if they've still got those, just to like look around. And so for the first couple hours of the day, I spent my time bouncing from pet store to pet store, just looking at fish. It's like a free aquarium where the gift shop is the fish.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to spend your time. Also pretty relaxing as well.
Mm-hmm. Except for the employees going, "Can I help you?" No, I'm just here to look at the merchandise.
I mean, that's basically
shopping.
like I do the same thing, but for candle stores, where they're like, "Do you need help?" And I'm like, "No." Just and then you just put it back. Like, just give the occasional. Oh, that one's different. Interesting.
You think anyone's
You can-
ever hidden cocaine in a candle in a store?
I don't know why you would do that. Cocaine's very expensive. Daniel.
Yeah.
For the pranks?
For
It's
the
whole
prank,
thing with, oh, you better look out because bad people will put marijuana into Halloween candy.
yeah. Don't
Putting their
don't
marijuana
razor
on
blade your
kids.
candy apples.
Is this is
Garbage prank is that?
Dan? This is aerosol cocaine that you have on these in these things,
Yes.
or you just have to smell it and you'll get high.
Well, people, not everyone does the right distance etiquette when smelling a candle.
Well, you don't have to do that with cocaine. You could do something far easier to come by, like, I don't know, like cayenne pepper or
So,
like
Dan,
just
Now there's a prank.
that's a
we're
prank,
talking.
bro. Just put some
The-
table pepper on there and let it just go to town. Just like, whoa, a chewy, a chew.
Dan, the way you see this happening is someone opens up this candle. It's filled with a white powder. There's a little wick in the middle,
Anthrax.
and they dig their nose into the powder and then sniff, and they go, "Oh, whoopsie!"
I bumped this
Look,
candle.
I'm just saying it's not gonna not work every single time.
False.
Not-
It's not gonna work most of the time.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it will work some of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I don't think that's what you said, but I will give it to you.
Right. Let's move on. Our next game, we're gonna be speaking of drugs, we're gonna be teaching you a lesson. This game is called Dare. So what we need from you, chat, is Max and I are going to be teaching you some kind of life lesson. So like, what's something that you would like to teach little kids how to do? Some kind of something that's nice to do, or the polite, the right thing to do. What's a good little moral lesson?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is morally right to do tap dancing. Thank you, youngsters.
It is.
We all know.
It's so upsetting to see so many kids these days not tap dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they say, tap, not cap. And cap being referring to putting cocaine in the caps of candles.
Candles, yeah.
Candles store.
Yep.
That's why all the kids say no cap, because they're totally clean and they've not been to a Yankee candle.
They have not been drugging candle lids.
Decoding texting for parents.
Oh man, we'd love to see it.
Hmm.
In other news, we are just 2,000 views away from hitting a million views on our TikTok videos. So
Oh, so close.
Just
pretty close.
Just 200?
2,000.
Wow. Easy.
Oh, okay. Let's go with that one. So we're gonna go with later lotuses, and we're gonna do shoveling snow.
Okay.
So this is how to teach the kids how to properly shovel snow. Now, what we need from you, chat, is some kind of more complex word. Give us a word that's maybe like 3 or 4 syllables.
Mhm.
That's a little bit a little bit more uncommon, perhaps, something like that.
Or maybe like a foil rare. You've got one of the foil rare words lying on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
No
maybe even
common
like
words.
like a very rare word might be like a little bit too complex, but like you could probably throw it in.
Like
well,
one of the lower tier very rares,
Yeah.
that not a lot of
Yeah.
people really use because it's not quite up there like some of the other very rares.
Yeah, we're not asking for like a holographic rare. That'd be too rare. Just like, your standard foil. There's one in every pack.
we're certainly not asking for like one of those like event rares where you can
No,
only
no.
one of these words because you went to like
No way.
an event in Cincinnati in like 2006 or something.
Exactly. No, sleeve those words for later.
The currency on words is getting out of hand. Soon the poor is not going to be able to talk.
Talk about a $5 word, am I right?
Wow. That'd be a fun, like, young adult dystopian novel. In the future, you have to pay to speak.
Yeah.
Everyone wears masks the whole time. Oh, it's just conservative fic. No, never mind. It's just angry conservative literature. They tried to mask us from our words.
That is perfect for a young adult dystopian where it's like they don't think anything past the base concept.
No, because
Like
that
that.
would be a horribly impossible system to regulate and implement, right? Like, it's not practical for people to do that.
Mhm.
It's much easier to drug the masses than it is to silence them.
Yeah, through candle stores.
All right. Let's. You know what?
Sorry. Candles are the opiate of the masses. Okay.
True, there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
We
Good
can
job.
move on.
Those are the opiates of the masses. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's go with Plastic Citizen's suggestion. We are going to learn the word scrumptious and how it relates to shoveling snow.
Mhm.
1 second. Again, if it's spelled wrong, their fault, not mine. All right, here we go.
All right, listen up. I know your principal had lots of things to say about how bad you are at tests and how much you've all been hugging and kissing each other, and that's no good. But we're not going to talk about that today.
That's next week.
That's next week. You see, there's a winter storm advisory coming, and so we got to teach you some lessons real quick about shoveling snow. All the things you need to know about properly shoveling.
When it gets cold, you need someone to hold. That's what I always said. Always have.
A lesson within a lesson right there. That's a good
But
one.
we're not talking about that today. We are not
Nope.
talking about touching each other. We're talking about shoveling snow. All right?
That's right. And we have got the perfect mnemonic device for you to remember exactly the proper ways to shovel snow. You see, we're going to teach you how to shovel snow with the word scrumptious.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
right.
right. And with this, if you learn this easy word, then you'll always remember how to shovel snow and how to shovel it well, okay?
Right. So let's start off with the first letter, which is S. The letter S stands for snow, because you can't shovel snow without snow. So remember, don't bother shoveling snow unless there is snow.
The second letter is C for cuddle tightly. Wait a minute. That's not right. No, that's next week. That's not. We're not talking about. We're not talking about that today. The C for today's word is can you breathe? You gotta breathe if you want to be able to shovel. Focus on your breathing. It's very important.
That's right. Proper breathing techniques are essential for shoveling snow. All right. Next up, we got an R. An R, some of you kids might not know about this, but R stands for really put your back into it. You kids nowadays, you got it too easy with the automatic snow blowers and the Roombas with shovel attachments. But what you need to remember is that you gotta really get that can-do attitude about shoveling snow. So really put your back into it to properly shovel away all that snow.
That's a great point. That's a great point. The U is for utilitarian. The U is for utilitarian, which means that remember that a sidewalk needs to be entirely shoveled. Otherwise, what's the point? Be willing to help out your neighbor and shovel their sidewalk as well. Make it better for everyone.
That's right, make yourself useful. And the next letter is M. Now this letter stands for Megalodon. Megalodon was a shark that lived many thousands and hundreds and millions of years ago. They were the apex predator of the oceans, and they hunted giant creatures, the likes of which we do not see today. Remember that they are no longer living. A megalodon cannot hurt you.
Right. The P is for pterodactyl. Pterodactyls were massive creatures that lived very long ago, and they ate and killed. But again, wait a minute. Did we get into the dinosaur one? Our notes are all mixed up.
Well, we've come this far. I say we keep those two.
All right, fine. Pterodactyls are the flying ones because you can remember it by the P flew away and you don't pronounce it.
Now the next one is T, and that stands for Toodaloo, because you want to say Toodaloo and goodbye to all that snow that you're shoveling. You see, if you just shovel the snow and then you put it right in front of your face, it's not really going to help you. You want to chuck it as far as you can, preferably in the neighbor's yard. So go ahead and shovel that snow and say Toodaloo to it to make sure it goes far away.
Next is I. I stands for incremental design. When you're building your business processes, you want to make sure that you iterate as often as possible. Wait a minute. What? My notes. What? Can you? I'm sorry. I'm so mixed up with these notes.
That's okay. We're given a lot of lessons in one today. Just make sure to remember all these interesting facts, kids.
Yeah.
The next one is O for Ouija board. Now, you might not think that Ouija board starts with O, but it does. You want to make sure that you use your Ouija board to contact your grandparents and ask them how they shoveled snow. Because back in their day, they knew what hard work meant. And so they will teach you exactly what you need to know about snow shoveling.
And then we have a special, this is a rare occasion, a second U. And this U is for ultimate form. You need to become an ultimate form to be able to shovel this snow. You need a strong back, rigid arms, and then a good hip thrust movement. It's a form that you will take many years to perfect, but it eventually will be your ultimate form.
And the last letter is S, which stands for skeletons. Remember, kids, if you see a skeleton buried in the snow, it could be a crime scene. So call the police immediately, and we'll get a murder investigation down there to make sure that that crime scene is not going to, don't tamper with the evidence, kids.
Right. What's that S again?
Skeleton.
Okay, right.
Because that's what you would find if it was a crime scene.
Right. Okay. And let's quickly run through, let's put our notes back together and run through these so they can remember all of the learning. Okay. Right. First, we have S, which is for snow. That's what you're shoveling. Keep your mind on it.
The second letter is a C, which you gotta remember stands for crikey. Shovel that snow really quick.
Oh, I think your page has got. Anyways, next we have R, which is really put your back into it. Really, it's if you throw your back out, that's all right. You're a little kid. It's fine. Really, just go for it.
The next letter is U. Oh, I think I found my right notes this time. This
Okay.
one is for utilitarianism. Make
great.
sure that it's function over form. You want to make sure that you are going to properly shovel that snow away.
Next, we have M, which is for Megalodon. They were terrifying. They swam in the sea. They're dinosaurs. But luckily, they're dead now. They're all dead.
And then we have P, which is for pterodactyl. And they are also dangers, but they are dangers of the sky. And they are probably all dead. But if Jurassic Park was ever made and they escaped, they would very easily be able to fly across the ocean and eat you.
Next, we have T. Which is a good one. And if I'm reading my notes right here, the notes say, tell your parents that you love them. I don't know if that's what we were talking about. I don't remember what we were talking about before, but it's oh wait, this is just a note I have for myself actually, but I'm going to pass it on to you.
Right. Well, then the next letter is I, which is for I love you parents. You make sure that's what you say when you tell them I love you, is you say, I love you, parents.
Absolutely. Hey, you have that written on a card too.
I do. Look right here. I need to tell my parents that I love them.
Next is for Ouija board, which is what you're going to need to use to find your grandparents, how they shoveled snow. And while you're at it, tell them you love them.
And then we got U, which is for ultimate form. You want to make sure that you really properly scoop that snow so that you can, just dig it up and get it out of there.
And finally, our second S is for skeletons, which you would see if it was a crime scene. And if that is the case, please call 911.
Yeah, call 911. Don't go tampering with the evidence. And if you dig up a skeleton in the snow and you don't call us, then we're going to make sure that you're implicated as a suspect. Don't you think that we're above implicating children as suspects? You could do a murder just as easily. So I don't want to hear it about, I was digging snow and I didn't know what to do, because now you know what to do.
It's true. But if you do go to the Ouija board after you find a skeleton, that's slightly permissible, especially if you use the Ouija board to dial 911 on the number section.
Works every time. Our ghost cops will be on the scene immediately. All right,
Correct.
kids, that's all the time we have today. Next week, we're going to teach you about cuddling and holding hands and why you should do that, but in a good way.
And we're going to be using the word sklegfugum.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Scandinavian in origin. We'll be sure to break it down for you.
I
next
think my notes are just mixed up, actually.
Well, it's too late. We already said it. All right. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
See.
Wow. So learned, those two.
Much
So
learned.
learned. Much learned, such a lesson.
That fucking quote.
You said it, Dan.
I
It's
know,
not even
yeah.
that out of context.
Yeah, it's pretty in context. You kind of said it out of nowhere, too.
Fair enough. Oh, the places you'll go.
Oh, the places you'll go. Wow. Well, we're going places. And I think the one place that we should go is right into our next game.
Whoa.
This is a transition.
Wow. Our next game is, people love it. It's been a little bit since we've played it. This one's called Whelp Review. So,
It's been a minute.
we're going to hometown USA to discover what's the next place of business that we all need to know more about. So, chat, for starters, what we need from you is a name, any name. Just give us a name of a person's name.
I just read Plastic's suggestion of a movie about snow sharks.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's incredible.
Honestly, the fact that doesn't exist yet, if it doesn't,
Yeah.
is absurd.
No
honestly.
shark. I'm trying to think of like so basically they're like Yeti sharks is probably the in-universe explanation or something like that.
The fact that there's already sharks in a tornado, like, that's more extreme, so the less extreme thing has to exist already, right?
Have you guys
It's
ever
called
seen
Shark Dick. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Have you
Oh
guys
my
Shark
goodness.
Dick.
Shark Tank?
Oh my god. Sometimes the inspiration just comes to you and you just
I mean, Tom, I think the
Suck
phrase
it
you're
up.
looking for is it writes itself.
It writes itself. I mean, Shark Dick does write itself.
Have you guys ever seen or heard of the movie Ghost Shark?
No.
It is a movie about the spirit of a shark which can manifest itself in any water, any amount of water, any water whatsoever. So there's like a really famous a meme. Yeah, I think there is a point where it attacks from someone's glass of water, Max. But there's a really famous, like, funny, short little video snippet of it where a kid is going down a slip and slide. And the kid goes down a slip and slide, and then as he's like going down the slip and slide, a ghost shark just appears and eats him, and he just slides right into the ghost shark's mouth, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Wow, we should watch Ghost Shark. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely watch Ghost Shark sometime.
I want to watch Shark Dick now. It's so good.
See, that's unfortunately doesn't sound like what we're saying. So maybe we are just pray that Crabstar wasn't here to clip what we were just talking about.
All right. I think for the name, thank you,
Oh.
Tor. We're going to go with Hannah. The name of this business owner is Hannah. Now, what kind of business is this? Give us just a normal business, maybe one that you go to like once a week or so because you might need to get something done there or pick something up there, you know.
Specialty store.
Something that's generally useful in the community.
A handy house.
It's a handy. I don't want to know.
Jamal, are you thinking of a hardware store like a handyman house?
Maybe.
Handyman
Who is
house
it?
just
Who has ever in the history of the world ever used that phrase?
Handyman house is just a more specific handy house.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I expect. A house made of hands. Now that is a reasonable suggestion for this chat. Not
Yeah.
a handyman house.
It's a hand
See,
glove store.
Jamal, it seems like the 24-hour stream affected you more than it did us.
So, are you okay? Have you recovered yet?
All right, well, we've got a couple for this one, and I like it. Let's do computer repair.
Nice.
So, these are going to be Whelp reviews about Hannah's computer repair shop.
Hannah's computer repair shop. All right, here we go. I went over to Hannah's computer repair shop because I got myself locked out of my laptop and I needed to get back onto it to get some work done. And Hannah was very helpful. She immediately just hacked right into it. All she had to do was she unscrewed the bottom of the computer. She put in a little microchip that she had, and she was able to control the whole computer from the inside. So she sealed it all up, gave it right back to me. It was perfect. I can't thank her enough. 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I went to Hannah's computer repair shop because I had a problem with my computer wasn't performing so good. It was really slow and crashing all the time. And so I went in and she opened up the back panel, and lo and behold, there was a family of mice inside of my computer. So Hannah was able to get them out pretty easily and then clean it up a little bit. And I gotta say, without the mice poop, my computer actually performs pretty well again. So I'm satisfied with the repairs. 4 stars.
So I had some trouble getting into my computer the other day. It seems that I forgot my password and the sticky note that I had written it down on was missing. So I went over to the computer repair store and she got to work on it. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to say because she didn't even like hardware reset it. She just kind of like type things until it worked, and it seems like they cracked it, and they got into my computer for me, and that's honestly great service at a great fast pace. So 5 out of 5 stars.
I went to Hannah's computer repair shop last week. It was my laptop that I brought in because I dropped it and it shattered the screen, and they took it right in, real quick time, and they fixed the screen and said that they gave it a little upgrade. And when I took it back home, I was like playing my game, and like my game was in like 3D, like the screen was in 3D, and like I wasn't wearing glasses or anything, but like my game was in 3D. It was really immersive. It was super cool, but it kind of gave me a headache. So 4 out of 5 stars.
I just got back from Hannah's computer repair shop. I needed to pick up some computer accessories, and I may have been a little bit upsold. I went in just to get a new keyboard and mouse, but I also left with something called a computer hat, a computer scarf, and computer gloves. I'm not gonna lie, I don't quite know what these do yet, but Hannah assures me that every good computer professional has them, and they were wearing them too, so how could I say no? 5 out of 5 stars.
I brought in my iPad to Hannah's computer repair shop, and I said, do you work on iPads? Because mine's not working. And she said, why, yes, I can work on your iPad. And she opened it up and said, well, here's the problem. You have a family of raccoons living inside of your iPad. So she took them out and said, go to the back, raccoons, I'll deal with you later. And then she gave me my iPad work, and it worked perfectly. I said, what are you going to do with the raccoons? And she says, oh, I know what I'll do with them. She didn't specify further, but I insist she knows because she's done this before. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Excellent work, Hannah.
Yes, so I went to Hannah's repair shop for computer, and computer was broken, so I decided, okay, Hannah will fix. And when I go in, Hannah was able to turn on computer even without plugging in computer. And then she started typing things onto computer, like password and username, which I did not say. And so Hannah was able to get into computer and fixed it up very good and made it all work completely normal. So now I have computer that works perfectly fine, but I am wondering if Hannah has the password for my computer, and if so, where she was getting it. 3 stars because my computer does work.
Hey chat, it's me, Gaming Randy here. My streaming setup, which you guys rated on Instagram the other day, unfortunately one of the computers wasn't hooked up properly, so the whole system crashed. So I had to go to this place called Hannah's, and she had basically set me up with a whole new streaming rig, which was cool, but it is a warship class destroyer from the US military. I think it's decommissioned, but it is hooked up with some sick RGB LEDs, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be streaming from there. Follow me. I do World of Ships online, so 5 out of 5 stars.
What's up, gamers? This is my review of this week's sponsor. I'm going to be copy and pasting this review into their web page, but I love Hannah's computer repair shop. It's where I get all my gaming needs. Every week I pick up my gamer Coke from there. It gets me amped up. It gets my reflexes up. I love, and remember, there's no drugs in gamer Coke. Okay, it is completely legal. It is regulated by the FDA. It is just a mix of taurine and some caffeine. It just gets you amped up and ready for your reflexes. I love picking this stuff up. I'm so glad that Hannah's has it, and I recommend you do as well. 5 out of 5 stars.
I tried to show up to Hannah's a little before business hours because I had an early meeting in the city, and I thought I'd pop my head in to see if my my computer was ready yet. But when I peered through the glass window, I saw Hannah there, had clearly not opened the store yet, and she had a little bird on her finger that it looked like she was singing to. And then as she went to go turn the sign and open the door, I swear a whole forest of animals ran out of the shop. I don't really understand it, but it was kind of picturesque in a way. Not sure how a deer got in there, but like I said, it was a whole cornucopia of animals. Anyways, my computer turned out all right. 3 stars.
I went to Hannah's computer repair shop just to get a new keyboard because the one that I had before was getting sticky. But when I got in there, she insisted that I get this thing called Gamer Coke. So I took it home and I was gonna drink it, but I accidentally spilled some, and it corroded through the new keyboard that I got. So I didn't drink it, and I brought it back saying, Hannah, is this what it's supposed to be? And she said, yeah, it's made of your general components, sugar, carbonation, computer oil. And I was like, what's the reason for that? It's like, oh, just to make every person a little more mechanical inside. And I said, oh, okay, I want my money back. And then she didn't give me my money back. So 1 star. Didn't like it.
Yeah, so I went to Hannah's and I was going there to fix my iPhone, and while I was there, she took it into the back, and all of a sudden there was just this singing coming from the back, which was really weird because I was like, who sings and fixes iPhones? But it was pretty nice singing. So I gotta say, overall, pretty good service. But my iPhone does kind of smell weird now. I don't know. I have allergies to a lot of animals and stuff, and so I just keep sneezing anytime I use my iPhone. But it's no big deal because she fixed it, so whatever. 3 stars.
Oh, hey everyone, it's me. I went to Hannah's the other day because my Tamagotchi, I put a password on it and I couldn't get into it. And so I went to Hannah's and she got the password undone. The only problem is she figured out that I'm actually the computer genius Satoshi who invented Bitcoin, and she unlocked every single Bitcoin I've ever created, and I'm not sure how she did that. She broke every code that I invented to keep Bitcoin hidden from the world, and now she's exposed me to the world. So, she would be hearing from my lawyers, but I'm not supposed to exist. So, 1 out of 5 stars. The Tamagotchi works great now.
I'm speaking to you from virtual reality. I recently went to Hannah's computer repair shop, and I had a simple problem with my computer. I'm trying to keep straight the real world and my virtual world, but she said that she's been working on something, working on connecting life to computers, and she asked me, because I seemed down on my luck, if I would like to try, and frankly, I had nothing left to lose. She brought me into her basement where there was this sort of vat that had wires connecting to it. It filled up with liquid, and then she mixed this material called Gamer Coke that she mixed into the liquid, and it submerged me, and I could feel my body connecting to the virtual space, to the internet, to the electricity itself. I was completely immersed into into it, and I spoke to Hannah through a microphone, and I said, has this ever worked on a human before? And she said, no, only other animals, creatures. And I said, Hannah, I don't want to leave. And she said, I know. 5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, so I went to Hannah's and I walked in and I said, hey, can you fix this? And she barely looked up from her desk and just mumbled, it's already fixed. And I looked down at my hands and she was right. 5 out of 5 stars. Max, you know what's crazy? I almost beat for beat had the exact same story in my head where I was like, as you were going through it, I was like, okay, yeah, connecting to life, got it. All right, I was gonna do that. Next thing I was like, but does he know about the vats of Gamer Coke? And then you're like, and then there's a vat of Gamer Coke, and I was like, dang it! No! That our picture was so clear that the world really came to us.
So
I know.
was Hannah like Snow
Disney
White
princess, yes.
that
Yeah.
was turned into a technomancer?
I imagine that Hannah was like Snow White Neo is kind of where my headcanon was at.
Also, thanks Level 6 Laser Lotus for
Oh,
the
thank
bit.
you.
Thank you
for
for
the
that.
bit.
Those will go right to Hannah.
Yeah.
She hacked them. I like that she hacked into Bitcoin through a Tamagotchi. That's
Yeah, whoa, crazy.
See, that's
Yeah.
my headcanon why nobody can figure out who Satoshi is. I think it's just Satoshi was like the username for the guy who created it. Is because he just saved all of his personal data on a Tamagotchi that does not connect to the internet anymore. So nobody can find it again.
Did Tamagotchis
Oh.
ever connect to the internet?
I mean, if you're a world-class hacker who can invent Bitcoin, I'm sure you can connect your Tamagotchi to the
This
internet.
is true.
Satoshi wasn't a hacker though. He was just a guy who understood financial
Sorry,
models well enough to implement them. Into,
Yeah.
like,
I avoided saying hacker earlier. I just slipped in at that
No,
line.
it's fair. It's fair.
Stop it.
Hacker has kind of just become a synonymous term for good at computer.
Yeah.
So.
What?
Hello, hacker repair. How are you?
Hi, I got my hacker degree, so I'm very qualified for this job.
The thing is, you can get a hacker degree. That's basically a cybersecurity degree.
Isn't
I
that
mean, we don't need to
anti-hacker degree?
We don't need to speculate on that. We have a literal expert in our chat right now. Scoob is more than qualified to comment on anything regarding cybersecurity.
Oh, no. That's okay. I've seen Swordfish, so I know everything I need to know.
Also, I think our TikTok has officially hit 1 million
Yes,
views.
it
million
did
views.
officially hit 1 million views.
Nice.
So I guess we're famous now. Goodbye. Thanks
Yeah.
for nothing.
I guess
Yeah,
we did
we're
it
gonna be
ourselves.
TikTokers now. See ya.
we're only going to be on TikTok from now on.
Yeah,
So,
we can
you know,
finally
We're
scrap this.
exclusively
This whole
making.
Twitch stuff, what a failed experiment this was.
Yeah, we are moving on to better things. By that we mean exclusively board game, sad boy content on TikTok.
Yeah, we assume
That
if we've done it once, it should be easy to replicate 1,000 times over until we're famous and rich.
Yeah.
Our channel is going to be
Famous-
an existential millennial board game.
Yeah. Famous and rich, Dom. Don't forget about the rich part.
Famous and rich.
Yeah,
correct,
very
correct.
important.
yeah.
It's
And
definitely
then
a
if we're lucky and we have a big enough audience, we will come over back to Twitch. That's how it works.
Yes.
There's no monetization schedule in TikTok. So there you go.
Well, while we all ponder what it means to be millionaires in terms of TikTok views, let's go over to our next game, Streaming Disservice. So this game is all about that great show or movie that we just watched. What we need from chat is we're gonna need a whole lot of nouns. That's right, now it's time for some nouns. What's a noun, you say? Well, a noun is when you give us something and in return, we give you some kind of currency. In this case, that currency is entertainment. Now, I know what you might be thinking. that seems like, kind of capitalist of you, right? Well, our nouns are specifically made so that the people are distributing the nouns amongst themselves. We are merely propping those nouns up so that everyone may partake in the benefits associated with those nouns. Mm-hmm.
But you are still the one taking the nouns, and then the nouns are sort of like, dribbling down out of you.
No, we absolutely do not partake in trickle-down noun theory.
Well, what about the other theory that there's an invisible noun that pushes the noun down lower? What about that one?
We're still kind of working on the details of whether or not that we haven't had enough peer-reviewed papers on that one yet to know for sure.
Invisible noun theory.
Are you worried about another Occupy Noun Street movement happening again?
Sure. What about the 99% noun? There's been a lot of.
Well, we encourage it. We were big proponents of the noun uprising. So
sure. And we should eat the noun. Is that what I'm told? Is that a literal metaphor?
Well, depending on the noun, but yes.
Wow.
All right.
Let's see. For our first noun, this is going to be, let's see, balloons. Let's do balloons.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day. Oh, it was beautiful. It reminded me of Free Willy. I was choking up.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, but my least favorite actor is in it. This prick ruined it.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, but the messaging was so political, it really bent me out of shape.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and wow, the visuals just pop.
I saw this movie about balloons the other day, but I feel like the director was a little too high and mighty.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and there's special effects were everywhere. The budget must have been inflated.
I saw a movie about a balloon the other day, and nothing made sense. The writer was a complete airhead.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and really, it was the actors' performances that lifted the whole thing up.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and the plot was so loose. I mean, it was a real stretch.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and it was interesting. It was about, this rich guy had just died, and so now his really attractive son was taking over the business, and overall it was good, but mainly I was just focused on the hot air.
I saw a movie about balloons the other day, and what did I think?
I saw a movie about a balloon the other day, and once it started going, it just went all the way up to space. It exploded and then started falling back down. Oh wait, no, that was gravity.
I saw this movie about balloons the other day. The main balloon character was a real friend. It was called Air Bud.
I saw this movie about balloons the other day. It was this weird sci-fi war movie where the main character's name was E. And then there's this weird scene where there's this healer character that after E gets injured, so then the medic has to go up and they have to heal E. And then something else happened. I don't really remember.
Okay. Moving on. Our next word is squirrel.
Squirrel.
I saw a movie about a squirrel the other day, and I kind of feel like they were just scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I saw this movie about squirrels the other day, and it kind of wrecked my innocence. I feel like I used to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I saw this movie about squirrels the other day, and the audience loved it. Everybody was going nuts.
I saw a movie about squirrels the other day, and rumor has it the director was dogged by the media the whole time.
I saw a movie about squirrels the other day, and I can't help but feel like they're trying to make it a trilogy because it felt like part one of Tree.
I saw this cheesy rom-com about squirrels the other day, and I gotta admit, I thought it was a little acorny.
I saw a movie about squirrels the other day, and what do you know? Our local priest was serving snacks. We like to call him the chipmunk.
Okay.
The chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
What a
Yeah.
legendary figure in the community.
What a guy. What an absolute guy. All right, let's go with okay, this one's gonna be tricky. Let's do bug zappers.
Nice.
I saw a movie about bug zappers and it was good, but the ending was shocking.
I saw a movie about bug zappers the other day. It's always sad when a character dies and goes to the light.
I saw this movie about bug zappers the other day, but I couldn't really get into it. It was too strong of a barrier of entry.
I saw a movie about bug zappers the other day, and I really felt like it was just trying to be the moon, but it wasn't.
I saw a movie about bug zappers the other day, and I kind of like ambiguous endings. It really leaves you hanging in the dark.
I saw a movie about bug zappers the other day. The actors were so good. Their performances were electrifying.
I saw this movie about bug zappers the other day, but I don't know. I sort of just like the original Bug Swatters.
I saw a movie about bug zappers the other day, and honestly, I didn't get it. I was tased and confused the entire time.
I saw a movie about a bug zapper the other day. It was called A Bug's Death.
All right, we'll do one more. Let's see. Let's do a movie about.
What could it be? What could it be?
What did it be?
What movie did we see?
What's good? What's showing? What's a good movie?
Coming to a theater near you. Bah, bah, bah.
How about a movie about?
You pick it.
We do it. That's comedy.
Take the time, chat, now to look at all the funny jokes that Dan wrote in this scene that definitely are not outdated.
No. No, sir.
None of them are outdated.
No. Everybody loves and knows about the Umbrella Academy. Yes, sirree.
I think it's getting another season.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think it is too.
Let's put this game to bed with a movie about pillows.
Oh, very nice. That was a little appetizer before you started.
Yeah.
I saw a movie about pillows, but the guy next to me wouldn't stop talking the whole time.
I saw a movie about pillows, but I was so bored it put me right to sleep.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, but I think it was stolen from my short film I did in college. That was my pillow.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and oh boy, they just really got ahead of themselves on that one.
I think I saw the same movie that Dom saw. I heard the director really cleaned up his act and became a born-again Christian.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I saw a movie about a pillow the other day, and nothing happened in it. It was all fluff.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and then I went home and looked up the reviews, and the critical reception is way down.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and I really can't remember what happened. My memory just foamed.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and it was steamy but a little boring. It was all pillow talk.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and I just wanted to throw it out.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and if you don't like it, I will fight you.
I saw a movie about pillows the other day, and the theater was just packed with teens. It was a total makeout sesh.
See. Yeah. Let's end on a makeout sesh.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You gotta end. We end every show with a makeout session. We know this.
That's how we end every
show.
It was real difficult during quarantine, but we did try to incorporate that into every show.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Um,
Good stuff. Good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chipmunk was so good, Steve.
The chipmunk.
The chipmunk.
He seems like a really chill dude.
Yeah. He's the
Just
chipmunk.
like, you know, I picture like a classic friar in like the brown robes, you know, the bowl cut with the bald top, and just like a big bowl of Lay's Ruffles.
See, I just imagine him, but he's got like one of those fundraising snack booth boxes of assorted chip varieties. They're like
I
the
see.
single packs, and he's just holding the box of them, like
Yeah.
selling them like $1 each.
Cheetos gets in there, even though you're like, Cheetos is not a chip, and the chipmunk is like, I know, but it comes in
It
the
comes
box.
with Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to think of a pun for Cheetos with it now, and the first thing I thought of was the Cheeto Presto.
Keep thinking.
I'm
Keep
still thinking. Hold
Back
on.
to the drawing
It's
board.
gotta be better. There's gotta be something better.
Oh, the Cheetope.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay, that's not bad.
What's a snack pun for cardinal? Quick.
Pretzel.
Nope, that's just pretzel with a stutter.
Cardinal chip.
Cardinal direction.
God, we literally just did a whole game about puns.
Yeah, but it's harder when you have already two concepts and you already need to work them together. That's a much harder.
Look,
Candied
I don't want to
cardinal.
hear
There it
excuses. I just want to
Yeah.
see
J-Mold.
results.
The
Cardinal apple? Like a caramel apple? Or
Ah.
J-Mold, get that Kit Kat cardinal out of here. God damn it.
Make sure you stick around for our next Jeopardy stream, where one of the sections is going to be chips plus religious figures. What's the name of that category?
Chipmunk.
No, it's got to be. What's the name of that category?
Dietary
Born again.
religion?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Born again Crispin.
Crispin. That's a good one. Yeah.
If you guys want to keep stalling, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So keep stalling, quick.
Wow.
What are you doing? Oh my god, so unprofessional. Imagine.
Let's grab.
Truly, imagine.
We'd leave during a stream. Yeah. Trying to think. We haven't done a Jeopardy in a while. Maybe that's a thing we should figure out, work towards. I know we don't do as much Tuesday variety stuff, but it doesn't mean we can't have special. We never will again, ever again.
Sorry, buddy.
What was the last one that we did? Was that a chat Jeopardy? Was the
I
last
think
one?
it was Chat Jeopardy the last time.
Hmm.
I think so.
Does that mean we're at the top of the order?
I feel like I feel like one of us. I feel like the last one was one of us. Oh, the last one was chat.
I think the one before that was me, I think.
Yeah, I want to say that a couple of us. Oh, like I think I've only gone once. I want to say some other people have gone more than once.
I know I've gone twice for certain.
I don't know if
So.
I've gone twice.
We're somewhere in the middle of the order of the.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
we should do
definitely only
another
gone
one.
once. I've definitely only gone.
Well, Max has definitely only gone once for sure.
and I'm only allowed to go once. Yeah,
Yay! Yeah, we should do another one, or another chat one too. I'm happy either way. Honestly, I just love Jeopardy. I think it's fun playing with you
Great.
guys.
it's a ton of fun. Yeah.
Pun categories are always a good time.
Should it be back in person? Would that be fun?
We could. I mean, the first one was in person.
That's
True.
true. But now we have the power of Dan is unleashed. He's in his like next form.
Awoken
Sure.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his final form by any means.
No.
but,
I would never go so far.
It's
Yeah, our
good.
first couple were in person because I remember my Jeopardy board was in person.
That was in early March.
Yeah.
But Steve did his.
And then I think mine was the last in-person one. I remember.
It was because I was in Georgia at the time, and then
Yeah,
then I came back, and 2 days later we went into lockdown.
I'm glad we brought this up because I'm going on a vacation with my family next week, and we said that we're all going to bring categories for Jeopardy to do like a family Jeopardy. And I have not thought of mine yet.
Well, you could go check our YouTube VODs and just take from there. We've got so many that it would be
The
a
shitty
waste
puns.
not to. There's
Yeah.
some good ones in there. My favorite category that we've done, which is vainly one of my own, is fictional generals. It's called General Knowledge.
Oh, that
It's
was
in- and it's
That was
just
Alex, yeah.
different generals.
Or was that you, Dom?
That was mine. That was the first time I did.
Oh, okay. I always attribute that to Alex for some reason in my mind.
That's okay.
No,
My
I
genius
wouldn't.
is often misattributed.
I wouldn't. What, John Lennon, right? That's what you.
John Lennon, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would never. I would never steal one of our Jeopardy categories. It needs to be original. It needs to be fresh.
Original content, please no steal. All right, well, with that, let's move on to our next game. This game, I feel like we haven't done this game in a bit. It's been a minute, right?
It has.
Yeah, and I love this game.
Yeah, this is a fun game. It's been a while. This game is called Customer Service. So Steve is going to be our customer service representative, and we need to know what kind of business is Steve, the customer service rep, for. We're gonna call into that hotline with some issues, but what's the business, chat? What business does Steve work for?
Real or fictional? Mostly
Real
fictional.
or most are usually fictional, yeah. Oh, pretty good right off the bat.
Oh,
That's so good.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of feel like we have to just take that one, right? Steve, you work for a polygraph testing company.
all right.
All right, take it.
Oh no.
God,
Oh, we're getting way too meta with these jokes. All right. Steve is the helpline for a polygraph testing company. And let's see what kind of issues he's going to have to deal with.
Here we go.
I was talking to Tracy the other day, and she said she was fine, but I don't really think that she was fine. Hold on. Transfer. Hello, welcome to Polygraph Emporium. Anything you need to pour your heart out to the polygraph, we've got.
Hey, so I got your machine, and I think it broke on me.
Okay.
I hooked up to it, and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, a picture of my dream was drawn on the page.
Okay. You see, that's just a negative feedback loop that it's getting. Because in the dream state, you can neither lie nor tell the truth, because that reality is subject to be the true reality in that particular instance. So the machine seems to misinterpret what you're doing, and it will just actually record your whole dream for future reference.
Wow, so that's not a bug.
Oh no, that's a feature.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sleep with the polygraph test on more often.
Yeah, we encourage lucid dreaming.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, Frank, we should really fix that dreaming problem. Hello, welcome to Polygraph Emporium.
Boy, I've got a question about a reading on the polygraph that I had. I wasn't sure how to interpret it.
All right, seems like our phone line says that you are telling the truth. What's your question?
So, there I was polygraphing my husband, and right in the middle of the polygraph test, he drops dead, right? Just fully flat lines. The polygraph is not moving whatsoever. And I'm like, oh, great, here he goes again, you know? So, the polygraph is completely still, And then I asked, hey, did you die on me again? And then it blipped up like he was lying. And I just, was he lying? Did he fake his death again or not?
Okay. So this is a classic Schrodinger's complex here. You see, some people who are known crime bosses and who know how to get through the system, you actually can't use our standard grade polygraph reader on them because they know how to trick the system by setting themselves into cardiac arrest. So
Hey,
it did show that he was lying there because
Who told you that my husband is a crime boss? He is not a crime boss. He is a legitimate businessman.
Oh, honey, I think
His laundromat is very legitimate.
Oh.
There is nothing going on at the laundromat.
Did you ask him about the laundromat?
I know all about the laundromat. I help him run it. It's a completely
sure?
legitimate business.
You sure? Because we can give you our deluxe model that's it's police grade. They can tell anything, any lie.
Oh, yeah, because the police have definitely been able to tell all lies in the past. Look, I'm just going to go back to my dead husband. You take care of yourself and keep your mouth shut. You got it?
Okay.
And that is the truth.
That was a lie, but I don't know what was up with that. All right. Hello. Welcome to Polygraph Emporium. We are no longer taking death threats.
Hi. My mom bought me one of your polygraph machines, and I just keep it in my room when I'm alone, and I just ask myself questions and then answer it to see what my answer is. And I asked myself if my favorite band was All Time Low, and it is, but it came back that I'm lying. Can you fix this for me? Because I'm telling the truth. All Time Low is my favorite band.
So, were you currently strapped into the device when you asked the question?
Yes, I was.
You were?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, it seems that you're just going through puberty now, where you don't know what is truth and what is fiction. So I'm sure you can get into some edgier bands than All Time Low.
No, it's true. I mean, before it used to be Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift's not my favorite anymore after Folklore. That was a cash grab if I've ever seen one. All Time Low is where it's at for me now.
Oh, well, looks like it's about to get lower.
Oh God. Okay, so bye.
All right, goodbye. I love helping out the people. Hello, welcome to Polygraph Emporium. That's many types of graphs.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, forget it. Hey, Jenny, it's Frank. Huh? I'm right down.
Oh, hey, Frank from engineering.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I needed to call you. I know I could just walk you down in person, but I need to be on the phone for this.
Okay.
I need to ask you something.
You just asked me.
Do I mean something to you? Jenny, you know that these phones have a lie detector in them.
I do know that these phones have a lie detector in them, and
now you know we had a great time when we got drinks, and look, I need you to tell it to me straight, okay? Hello? Jenny? Jenny? What? What? Hello? Are you there?
Oh God. That was a quick one. It's a good thing I know how to put myself into cardiac arrest. Hello?
Hello. I was wondering, do your lie detector tests also detect lie into showers, or is it just in the sink?
Lie in the shower.
Yeah, I need to know if I have a calcium buildup.
Oh, ma'am,
I put the machine on my shower and it started beeping a whole lot, but I'm not sure if that means if there's an acceptable or unacceptable amount of lye.
Did you ask your shower if it had lye in it?
Well, no, but I suppose I could.
So you can go up and hook it up to.
Do you have lie? Oh wow, it's beeping a lot now. What's that mean?
That means it lied to you. So yes, you're gonna want to go and clean your shower out.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I'll get the extra strength bleach this time.
All right. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Boy. All right. I hope Frank doesn't call back later. Hello. Welcome to Polygraph Emporium, where we are. I don't know what's real anymore.
Hi. I saw this number on the side of the box, and I just wanted to know who was on the other side. Do you? No, you can go.
No, I just said hi.
Oh, I'm also just saying hi. Do you want to be like friends or something?
Well, what's your name?
My name's Kyle.
All right, that's true.
What's your name?
My name's Jen.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
What do you like to do, Jen, in your free time?
I don't know. Frank in engineering asked me if I liked him the way that he likes me, and I'm worried that we don't like each other the same way.
Well, do you like me that way?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just getting to know you.
That was true. I think I like you that way, and you shouldn't be with that engineering guy. You should be with me.
Oh, that's true. I mean, this is so impulsive. We've only just met.
That's a lie. We've met before.
What? Where?
You don't remember? 2 years
No.
ago? At that, Of Mice and Men, book reading?
Oh my goodness. The Of Mice and Men book reading. How could I remember
That was
the
a
most
beautiful time.
passionate night of my life?
I was the one reading the book.
Oh my goodness. Let's run away together.
Yeah, we should do that.
Do you want to?
Yes. I do.
That's a lie, you fucking asshole.
Oh, shit. Just sleep with me. Damn it.
See?
What?
Wow, what a roller coaster.
What?
Mice and men.
Great. Dan, is that where you meet singles?
Hot singles in your area. Curious your thoughts on John Steinbeck novels.
Oh my god.
I feel like Dan's thought process there was shit, come up with a band, comes up with a mice and men. Shit, that's a book. Oh, book reading.
See, the problem is, I'm pretty sure Of Mice and Men is also a band.
No, it's of Monsters and Men.
Of Monsters and Men.
There's Of Monsters and Men, and then I think there's also Of Mice and Men, which is like...
No, they're intellectuals. They read.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think there are two individual bands like this.
Nice.
My senior year high school Icelandic art partner, their cousin was the bassist, I think, or drummer for Of Monsters and Men.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jules, we have done trivia night here, so we are fun. But
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything.
Very heated.
Very
We go hard on trivia night.
We were just talking about how we need to do Jeopardy again, so in the right place.
Yeah,
we also
made
need to
pasta.
play more of that the drawing game. What was it called, Dan? The one we did last time? The one where you draw things and
the
prompt changes?
Garrick phone or
Yeah.
Gartic phone or something?
Gartic phone?
Yeah.
Shark Tick phone.
Shark phone.
Shark Tick.
Ooh ha ha.
Big phone.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, Alex, we're running out of time. What's left on your set list?
We are running low on time, which means I think we are going to skip on down to
Alex, did you cut bullshit?
I did.
Alex, what did you do?
Alex,
Look, it was the mice or the men, and I chose
Alec,
the men.
we said we were gonna do this every week now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a man? or a
Wow.
mouse?
Not so easy, is it? Keeping a pace of this this
not the
corral
one.
of kitty cats,
I'm
is
not
it?
the one that gives you shit for it. I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
And let you never give me shit again.
But we're going to we're gonna do this the second to last one here. We're going to do a game called Heart of the Cards. So
There's a moth in my room.
get your battle faces on, because we've got some dueling monsters. Chat, you gave us suggestions, you gave us pictures, and now we are going to use those pictures in a children's card game. So it will be, oh, hold on. There we go.
Good
It is
quote.
going to be Dom against Steve, and what we need from you, chat, is what are they fighting over? What does the victor of this battle get? What are they both trying to accomplish? Obviously, the loser gets death. Well,
like
Shadow.
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 Yeah.
If anything,
Shadow.
it's just eternal suffrage. It's not
Yeah.
death. Worse.
So-
Not,
What,
not that
suffrage?
word. Not that word, Daniel.
They get eternal
So they get
suffrage.
to
then?
vote forever.
Okay.
Voting booth for all of eternity.
yeah.
That does sound like hell.
That's purgatory.
And you don't recognize a single name, no matter how
No,
hard you
you
try.
don't know any of the candidates.
And you're not sure if you're technically allowed to pull out your phone to check.
Yeah. Well, we should tell God. We call God. Let him know we invented better hell.
We'll call him up.
Right.
I don't think.
Thank you, Jules. These two individuals are going to be battling over a large cheese pizza. So,
All right.
All right, and here we go. Last time on Heart of the Cards, these two battled up and squared up to fight over the large cheese pizza. Who will be the one that will devour all of its cheesy goodness, and who will be the one to go to the Shadow Realm with an empty stomach? Find out now on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Welcome. I see you've entered my lair.
I have returned for the pizza.
Fool! You'll never reclaim the pizza. I stole it from you when you were sleeping. What makes you think you're powerful enough to take it from me in broad daylight?
It was my father's pizza, and I must.
I remember your father. He was weak, and I crushed him. Now,
How dare you? He built an empire upon the backs of pizza and skateboarding.
and that empire fell to ruin. You think you can avenge him with your pizza politics? I think not.
Well, we'll just have to see about that. You draw your first card.
I think I will. Allow me to play my first food-themed card, Cooking Cat. Cooking Cat is a chef-based monster. That means it has insight into all of the necessary recipes. By playing Cooking Cat at approximately 35-degree rotation, I incinerate the field, leaving your monsters for wanting more.
Oh no, my radical crew of skaters and children's entertainers. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to think of a better strategy than this. I know. I'll draw my first card. And I play Knife to Meet You with my Duolingo type card. It's both an owl and a knife type card. This animatronic will come for you in the night, and it will make sure that you don't wake up.
Huh, interesting. Unfortunately for you, I play with a higher star tier deck, a higher Michelin star tier deck, which allows me to summon my next monster, Best Friends. That's right. by having a mouse delivered into your restaurant, you're going to be shut down, meaning all of your food-based cars will be subject to extra government review. Without an A, no one will visit you. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, that would be a problem if I wasn't the son of a mouse already.
What?
It's me, Charles Entertainment II.
You? I thought I'd never see another entertainment in here again.
Well, you did the one thing that you shouldn't have. You stole our pizza, dude. And so I play Chainsaw Banana because we've got to get our marketing into a place that's culturally relevant. So creating some kind of horrible monstrosity out of pizza is what I'm going to have to do to compete with the cringe of Chips Ahoy ads and other fake memes. So we're going to take the Hawaiian pizza meme and chainsaw some banana slices right onto that pizza. It essentially boosting the power of all the cards on my field. And because of their new media attention, they have the follower trait now, where they get power equal to their followage on each social media platform. Now, none of your creatures can defeat mine.
That's where you're wrong. None of my existing creatures on the field could defeat such social media influence. But you know what people love? They love something a little bit rarer, a little bit more exotic. Which is why for my final monster, I summon to the field Spider with my wife. That's correct. By putting a little bit of sacrifice in my own family member, I'll be able to make sure the legacy of your family member never comes to fruition, thus retaining the cheese pizza I stole from you last night. And without that pizza, you'll never make it to the final round, where you get to face Big Papa himself. I'll be the new pizza master, and then you'll be just as crusty as Little Caesars on a Tuesday evening.
No, no, it can't be. We can't fail this far.
Good luck. You'll never be able to catch up to the likes of me. Better luck next time, Charles Entertainment II.
With great sacrifice comes great hunger. Tune in next time to see who's going to get all the food that they want in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow.
Hey.
That was so many dramatic twists and turns. Really pulls at your heartstrings.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Really,
Always
Really,
does.
really make you think.
I love it when the villain wins. Honestly,
It's crazy to me. I feel like every time I get a chance to play a villain in this game, I just mimic whatever the last villain I was watching from actual anime is. Like lately, I've been watching a lot of Hunter x Hunter, so that was just my interpretation of Hisoka. Which, if you know, you know. But,
All right. Well, our night is coming to a close. And that means it's time for us all to sing the night away to our heart's content. So, we have one more game for you all. That game is called Bartender. I am going to be a bartender working. I'm tending my bar. And what I need from all of you is some woes. Give us your woes. What are maybe some of the downs in the ups and downs of your week? What's been upsetting you? What's been troubling you lately?
Charles has been upsetting them.
Yes, there is Charles.
who beat me to it? I was mid-Charles command.
Yo, you
myself.
gotta be faster,
You gotta
Dom.
be faster on the
God,
command.
I thought it was Dom who did that, and I was gonna say, Dom, don't let chat bully you. They might end up making Darla and Joaquin get together, and we can't do that.
All right. While we're getting some woes, I will be right.
Steve, look at the command and try to suggest anything other than Dan making that command. That is a number one Dan command.
Excuse me.
Well,
it's
Dom
speech
was
words.
in the process of making it, so
I would have written something else, but that's a good one. You did well.
He would have written something.
I mean, that's what the flavor text on the card says. I'm just copy and pasting what the flavor text on the card is.
On the card, there's punctuation. Thank you very much.
Well, you don't punctuate in a chat, Max. What are you, a 60-year-old?
I punctuate in chat.
You sicko. All right, let's go on into the bar.
All
That's
right,
10.
to the bar.
Ah, what a night here in the saloon. Glad to see no one managed to shoot each other today over a game of cards after one person hit an ace up their sleeve. And now I can just sit back, relax, and take it a patron at a time.
Oh, hello.
Ah, well, howdy there. How can I service you this fine evening?
Thank you, partner. I was just hoping I could mend your ear for a sec if you'll let me have it.
Oh, well, I've been around this ghost town a time or two. Why don't you sit on down and tell me what's troubling you?
Oh, don't mind if I do, stranger. Don't mind if I do. I was feeling frisky. Got myself a date. Went into the movies. Thought it would go great. My partner left me full of scorn. She said she couldn't love a man who burns all his popcorn. I thought I'd sneak it in and make it cheaper, but it was too cooked.
Oh, that's a darn shame. Well, I think I've got some advice for you that might help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when you're going with someone to a brand new place, they might not exactly share all of your tastes. And hey, that's okay, but when you like it well done, don't expect someone else to like it or they'll run.
You know, that's pretty true. That's more or less exactly what happened.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like overcooked things. So maybe just show up with the burnt popcorn on the third or fourth day.
Yeah. Or I'll just go in with just the kernels. That way it can't be overcooked. Thanks, Barky.
Yeah, all right. Good luck with that. Well, that wasn't so bad. Didn't end in a gunfight or a challenge to a gunfight at high noon, so can't really complain.
Hey, bartender.
Oh, you look like you need a shot of whiskey. Come on in. What's up?
I had a crazy night.
Crazy night? Why don't you tell me a little bit about some of that craziness?
All right. Oh, I was headed home on an airline flight, but it got canceled at 3 a.m. in the night. Then I'm so tired it could melt you. That's the last time I book with Delta.
Oh, yeah, they'll get you. They'll get you good.
Yeah.
They're never very good with that customer service, are they?
No siree, sir.
Well, I think I've got something that might cheer you up a little bit.
All right.
Oh, one thing's for sure, and that's when they show you all of that terrible time, they're not gonna mow ya. So it's real important that you just get some sleep. Shut eye on the plane can be kind of neat.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Sleep on the plane that I haven't booked yet. Good. Thank you for that advice.
Yeah, well, you'll catch up on your sleep when you're actually in the air and not worrying about it anymore.
Right. All right, fine. Bye. Goodbye. God, I'm not paying for this fucking whiskey. Bye.
Well, that could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse.
Oh no, I'm so sad.
Oh, you seem pretty lost there, stranger. How can I help you?
Well, it's me, Italian Mike. I've come to tell you my woes.
Come on in, Italian Mike. Let's hear all about it.
Oh, the other day I was cooking in the kitchen. It was pretty cool till my son went ditching. So I tried to make some stuff with rye, but now it turns out my garlic bread's too dry.
Oh, well, that's just a damn shame, huh?
It's a big problem.
Well, I think I just might know the solution to that problem. Oh, when you find yourself that you'd rather be dead than sitting there with some crusty ass bread, one thing you can try, here's a helpful tip. Just get some sauce and give that bread a dip.
Oh, the marinara sauce.
It'll liven up any dish, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a great pro tip for a later. Don't use a rye for garlic bread.
Yeah, no, that doesn't seem like it would be too good.
Oh, it's enough.
Well, good luck with your exploits and your marinara bread dipping.
Goodbye.
I might not be one of them Italian connoisseurs myself, but I know a thing or two about cooking.
Ho, ho, boy.
Well, if it ain't Outlaw Pete.
That's right. If I don't see a whiskey shot on the bar right now, I'm gonna pull out my 6-shooter.
I'll pour you your shot, Outlaw Pete, but don't you try nothing funny or I'll get the sheriff in here.
Oh, Skinny Dick Jim, I'm never happy to see your face, but I am glad that you know when to pour me my shot.
What can I say? Old Skinny Dick knows exactly when to pour.
That's right.
You got some kind of issue I can be helping you with?
Hell yeah, I do. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'll just get right into it. Oh, there I was again, looking like a fool. I agreed to the wrong duel. I went and got scared down to my soul. The bullet missed my junk, but my pants do have a hole. Oh.
Ooh, sounds like a close one, huh?
Yeah, you're damn right, that is.
Ooh, well, I think I might have something that could help you out. Oh, when you're an outlaw and you misbehave, and then some goody two-shoes gives your balls a shave, it's real important that you just grab your gun and get out of town. You better get back on the run. I'm calling the sheriff. Get on out of here. Go on.
I got a gun here.
Get up.
Bang,
I got
bang.
a gun too.
Oh my God, that's a bigger one. I gotta get out of here.
You outlaw.
My balls.
That's right. Not in my saloon, you don't. That's no one messes with Skinny Dick Jim.
See.
Classic Skinny Dick.
Skinny Dick Jim.
And that is our show. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. This has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast. An absolute yeehaw. You're correct. Just for quick heads up, quick bookkeeping, we are going to be off this Friday. Normally, Fridays are in-person shows, but we will be taking this Friday off, partly to just kind of recuperate from the 24-hour stream that we did last weekend, and partly to see our friends and family who are currently captured by a bunch of ruffians and outlaws, and we have to go get them back by chasing down a train. So, yeah. Does anybody else have any other announcements? I think that's...
Follow us on the YouTubes if you want to see archives. The 24-hour stuff will be up soon. Follow us on TikTok, not because we have a TikTok that just hit 1 million views, but because we have more TikToks that will be being posted. We'll be posting there more regularly, hopefully, in the future. So...
thanks for being here. Enjoy your weeks, your weekend. We are going to go raid. We're going to go raid our good friend Slim Thick, see what they're up to.
From Skinny Dick to Slim Thick.
From Skinny Dick to Slim Thick, as it should be. Yup. Awesome. We're gonna do
What
that.
else can you say?
Thank you, Alex, for hosting your Alex show. Tune in next Tuesday where it will be all Dan all the time. So the Dan Hour. If we let the guy who makes everything in charge, who knows what'll happen? But we'll see ya. We'll see you then. In the meantime, Alex, we gotta ask. It's your show. How do we end every single show?
Oh man, I'm so glad you asked. We end every single show by acting like a whole bunch of hooting and hollering cowboys and cowgirls and firing our 6-shooters into the air while doing a dance because I think we just struck gold.
There's gold and then there's streams.
Ooh,
Thanks. Ding, 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 ding.
You'll never
Whoa.
catch me, Sheriff.
Bam! 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 Bam!
More than 6 shots per gun.
Bam!